crazy until the sun up. Be worried about that, my shows up. All in the kids can't get the cold up. Let me know it. Double O kick, this that we told up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stevenson with another carry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. May now from the gun. It's on target to Williams. He will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some moves here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Still going past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, New England.
First down, May. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On that prior pass, here's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's May. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On the draw to give to Stevenson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Run down by Julian Blackmon.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Just got it away before the hit, but It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why Scott's talking about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
A 39-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Offset deep right side. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints won 6-3 in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Working quickly here.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now to throw on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's May to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Back at the 41-yard line.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Feet Niles, Gabe. Feet Niles, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. May throwing for it. That one complete to Diggs. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Off the play action, May. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Gibson here from the gun. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
May now on third down. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Trying to throw for it with May. He finds him beyond the marker. They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 4-yard line.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I mean, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Stevenson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Back to Stevenson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Defense escapes, and a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Darnold looking to throw. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this is going to result in a safety. Give him 2 points in the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
First and 10 now from the 30. May. Finds the in route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. You get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Delivers another one to Williams. It's a 31-yard play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On first down, it's Gibson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
And he will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Saints 7.
Kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Getting out to his left. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And that one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're sharing at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
No more talk. Put him in the stick. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up there, I end up
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Darnold to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receiver.
6, that's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up
Again, it's Spears. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find paydirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a slim 2-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. May off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Andre Stevenson makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing again, it's May. Ooh, running quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
Crazy.
Now May on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Oh, and they fake it. Pass caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we got the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Welcome to a with the etiquette, the LA yelling. Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Crazy.
On play action, here's May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's why you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's May again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air yet again, May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on second down. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Spears running behind center. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in for the Warriors. Touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now.
Patriots 12.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
starts. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now from the gun.
At the 35-yard line.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Y'all gotta calm my taste.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Patriots losing by 9. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, it's May. Yet another grab for Williams. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. He comes through with a nice gain there.